Today we're talking about Hubbard House, and with us today is the CEO. This is Dr. Gail Patton. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jordan, for having me.
Of course, this is a really big topic, important place. And so a lot of people moving here daily may not have heard of it yet. So what is Hubbard House and why was it created?
Well, Hubbard House is a local nonprofit that provides shelter and wraparound services to victims of domestic violence and their families. And it was started 45 years ago by a group of women who actually had started a rape crisis line. And when they were getting the calls, they realized that a lot of calls were coming in from women who were being physically abused by their partners. So they got together, they rode bikes down in the Springfield area where our first shelter is, that's not where we are anymore, and found a house in order to provide safe shelter for victims and their children.
That's amazing. And the fact that it was created 45 years ago, I'm sure you've seen lots of changes. So what is it like today?
We definitely have. As I said, we started out in a small house 45 years ago, and the building we're in now is actually over 20 years old now, but it is a 113 bed facility that versus when we started, we were under 20 bed facility, and we provide wraparound services. So in addition to doing counseling, we have many services such as creating opportunities for people to get jobs or to maybe get a promotion on their job, because really economic independence is a key to being able to stay out of a violent relationship. In addition to that, we do rent assistance. We go into the schools and provide education about dating violence. We have attorneys who represent victims in the court system and getting injunction for protections. We have actually a physical outreach center now that people can drop in during the week and just find out what their options are. So what started as a shelter to house just a few people, over the years, because of the wonderful support of the community, we have been able to grow our services so that we can meet all of the needs of survivors and their families.
And speaking of growth, you actually received a wonderful gift from the Michael Ward and Jennifer Glock Foundation. Can you tell us about that and how it might help you in the future?
We definitely can. Michael Ward and Jennifer Glock are just amazing philanthropists in our community, and they gifted us with $1 million recently.
Wow.
That will be split out over 4 years. And that is really an amazing gift and a game changer, because it helps us maintain our stability that we're known for. Hubbard House, through regular donations such as that we're getting from Michael Ward and Jennifer Glock, we maintain a very solid foundation, and it's that community support from them as well as others in the community that we're able to provide this information. I still am really overwhelmed with gratitude by this recent gift, and also just the support we get from the community.
Well, let's say somebody needs help and wants to reach out, or somebody wants to help and reach out. Where can they find you?
Well, the first place they can find us is on our hotline, and we are there 24/7, 365. Our hotline number is 904-354-3114. And this past year, we instituted our text line, because we knew that some people may not be able to talk to us verbally, particularly if the abuser was in the next room. So they can contact our text line at 904-210-3698. If you want to know how you can help with Hubbard House, if you go to hubbardhouse.org, you certainly will find opportunities for donating money, for donating other things that we need, and for volunteering. We run by the volunteer and goodwill of the community. And then also on October 5th, we are having our annual Barbara Ann Campbell Memorial Breakfast that not only raises money for Hubbard House, but also provides awareness. And we have just some wonderful stories of some courageous victims who are coming forth to tell about their reality and how getting services literally saved their lives. So many, many ways you can interface with Hubbard House. Hubbardhouse.org is a great place to start.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. Just such good information.
Well, thank you so much for bringing this important message to the community.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this segment again or get more information, go to firstcoastliving.net.